Graduates, you may be seated. And next, I would like to welcome up our CEO, Charlotte Barnett.
Good evening. On behalf of the Board of Directors and all of the teachers and staff of ACYR, I want to welcome each of you to this very special event as we congratulate our graduates. In just a few minutes, the class of 2017 will receive diplomas to mark their graduation. The diplomas these graduates receive represent years of hard work, commitment, dedication, and achievement, and will mark a turning point in the lives of these young people. Our graduates have overcome many challenges to make it this far. Every challenge faced and defeated, no matter how large or small, was a step in the right direction. Watching them meet their goals is something to be proud of, considering what they have overcome to be here tonight. I look forward to seeing the wonderful things they will accomplish in the future. Graduates, we are honored that you chose us to be your pathway to change, your road to future success. We are humbled that you trust us to help you change your future. I offer my congratulations to each one of you. Go forth and make a difference. Thank you. I want to introduce our keynote speaker, former at-risk youth, Jody McPhearson.
Thank you, Charlotte. Thank you for inviting me to speak. Thank you to ACYR staff and administration for the support you've shown in helping these young people to get to this place. Your dedication and work is duly noted. I also want to acknowledge the parents, family, and friends who have come here today to support this moment, because this is a big day, and we want to celebrate these youth. So with the rest of my time, I want to draw my attention to the graduates. Graduates, I want to say congratulations. I know that there have been a lot of obstacles you've overcome, a lot of challenges you faced head on, a lot of nights that you didn't think you'd make it, but yet you're here. So for that, you are to be commended. I think you all would agree. There are a lot of speakers who will come and leave you with some inspiring, motivational words and tell you you're going to be awesome, but not show you how to get there. I think that would be a disjustice. So I'm going to be a little honest with you and tell you I made a lot of mistakes. A lot. And yet still I've overcome them. Because somewhere along the way there were people who offered me support and knowledge and opportunity. And I learned that you have to make decisions based on your destiny. Each of you has a unique purpose, each of you has a unique gift and talent, and each of you has a destiny. And you must make your decisions based on that. If you are able to do that, you will be successful. So today I want to leave you with a blueprint on how to do that. I'm going to give you 5 steps on how to make decisions based on your destiny. But before I do that, I want to tell you a story. There's a young man, 20 years old. He went off to college, was really enjoying life in college, all that college had to offer. Girls, parties, drinking, drugs. And one spring break, he and some friends went to another college for an epic spring break weekend. They made the decision to go to this party and drive because it was cheaper than flying, and they drew back in the middle of the night because they had to be back to school for the next morning's classes. On that way back, on a dark road in Georgia, the car flipped. The young man was in the back seat with no seatbelt, and he was thrown from the vehicle 50 feet. So he lay dying on this road in Georgia. What led up to that were the decisions he'd made prior. He realized that. He said on that road he prayed for the first time in many years. And as the steps evolved, to shorten the story, he spent 3 months in intensive rehab, another 6 months in a rehab center, and he came out paralyzed from the waist down. Today, this young man, Dominique, has decided to go back to school, has decided to start a business with some friends, and is rehabbing daily because he believes he will walk again. But he would not have come to that without making some decisions that he had a destiny left to fulfill even in those circumstances. I tell you that story because the young man is my son, who's 23 now, doing well, and now his decisions are based on his destiny. So I want to leave you with some very clear tips on how to do that for yourself. The first thing you have to look at is what are your options? Because every day you have to face decisions and you have to determine what your options are. Because there's always a choice. You have to look at the good and the bad, make a short list, and start there. The second thing you need to do is look at not only your options, but what are the risks? What are the risks of going to the party and drinking and driving? What are the risks to laying down with a woman? What are the risks to not taking that job? What are the risks? And if you can look at that and determine what they are, you must think of what the worst possible outcome could be. And then you must ask yourself, is that acceptable? The third step, which is very important, and you have to determine early on, is what do you value? Because the things you value are the things that are going to help you make your decisions, but the things that you value are what will guide you. So once you know what you value, you can make your decisions pretty easily. So number 4 is what is your destiny? Because like I said before, you each have your own specific destiny. There is a purpose for you being here.